Boom. We are live. No intro, no nothing. We're just going to go straight into it. What's up, guys? Original OC channel. I'm OC, your host on this Thursday, the 18th of December, 2025. Original OC channel. Smartwatch talk for the smart collector. We got an incredible afternoon show or evening show if you're in Europe. Let's we got a bunch of amazing stuff queued up. We're gonna do some reactions. We're gonna do a live reaction show. Let me just pull up the chat here on the other monitor. Cool. I got it. We'll open up the panel. By the way, the panel is open to anyone who wants to engage in positive watch community talk. There will be no toxic. This is not a platform for toxic sludge. It's not a platform for mutually assured destruction, doxing, anti-Semitism, racism, all the stuff that seems to be permeating watch YouTube at the moment. It's become a cesspool. If you follow some of that stuff, but we're going to keep it clean here. Clean and boring. Just good old fashioned boring afternoon watch talk. That's what we're going to do here. Cheers. If you're watching, if you're one of the 3 people watching, please drop a comment in the chat. Let's pin the link. Let's pin the link and link the pin OC. Anyone is welcome to jump on. Everyone's welcome back, guys. As long as, apologies are for simps. Apologies are for simps. Everyone's welcome back. Everyone's welcome to join the panel. And if they want to atone for their sins, they can. But you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We're going to keep it clean with clean, boring watch talk. As you can see, look, I got my FP Journe letter. And everybody, the funny thing is like 26,000 people got the same letter. It has nothing to do with allocations. By the way, the word is that allocations have been postponed. 2026 allocations have been postponed for at least a few weeks because 2025 allocations are not complete. They've been delayed because of tariffs, etc. So at least that's what I heard. And by the way, I do have an updated listing on the FP Journe Chronomètre Bleu, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys in 5 minutes. I want to get your take on this. I want your reaction. If you're a fan of FP Journe, jump on the panel. I need your help with this. And I'm not a watch guy. I don't know anything about watches. Okay. Don't know anything about watches. But the chat will remain clean and free of doxing and trolling and all that other nonsense. If, however, you're someone who's been banned and you feel you've been banned unfairly, reach out to me on Instagram or privately on WhatsApp or whatever, and state your case, and you may be unbanned. But chances are that if you're banned, you are banned for a reason. And if you're not banned, it's because you're part of the family of smartwatch collectors. Let's see who we have in the chat. First is Mr. Tudor to you. First in the chat, probably the first upvote too. First upvote. He's one of the first 4 viewers on today's program. Thank you for that. Guys, let's get to 10 likes. Come on, if you're watching, 10 likes right out of the gate. All 4 viewers should be able to log in with alternative accounts and get us up to at least 8 to 10, and 8 to 10 likes, guys. Come on, let's do it. It's a holiday celebration. Look at the background. It's festive. It's positive. By the way, there's a chance. I don't want to commit, but should probably keep your schedules open for Saturday night. Saturday night, maybe the biggest show of the year. Saturday night. Keep your schedule open. Don't do anything. We've got Stephen L., member of the OC channel. Thank you for being a member. That reminds me to plug the memberships. Listen, I can't think of a better gift to give yourself than the gift of an extremely high level membership on the original OC channel. So boom, there's the link. If you're not a member, come on. You've enjoyed an entire year of content for free. Come on, the entire year of content for free. Become a member before the prices go up. January 1st, by the way, the prices are going way, way up. The price of gold is impacting us. We're getting hit with massive currency fluctuations. The Swiss franc's fucking crushing us. The price of gold, these tariffs. The tariffs are weighing on our bottom line, guys. Greetings from East London. Thank you for upvoting, Stephen L., and thank you for being a member. The members get special perks. Some of these shows over the next several days are going to be members only. So, like, maybe even this one. Got Mathis in the chat, member and co-CEO of the Watch Colony Channel Network. What's up, Mathis? Let's go. We've got Psych Student Minnesota. Hey, OC, wrapping up work for 2025. Happy holidays. Will you do a review of your Oysterflex Daytona sometime? Crazy how all of them basically are selling over retail now on secondary. Yeah, well, I remember when I started getting into watches, which was like 7-8 months ago, these pieces, these references were around $30,000 at retail. And I'm talking more seriously about 2020, 2021, these pieces were around 30,000 at retail. And we're going for 37, 38, 40 in secondary. Nowadays, these are $40,000 watches at retail. And they don't even make this one anymore. This one has the diamond baguettes on the dial. The only version of the Daytona that comes with the diamond baguettes. Actually, there are a couple of off-catalog references, but the main one that's in catalog is the Platinum. Platinum offers diamond baguettes on the dial. This is a rose gold, ever rose gold with the Sundust diamond baguette dial, and it's a great watch. It is my most worn watch of 2025. If you saw the video. So, I mean, what is there to review? It's the best fucking watch. It's a great fucking watch. I mean, I know people who bought the Oysterflex Daytona and it didn't warm up and they didn't love it. That's cool. But for most people, here's a fucking hot take for you. Here's a hot take. The steel Daytona is trash. Okay? How about that as a hot take? The steel white dial Daytona is junk. Okay? If you are the level collector that most of us in the chat are, meaning that you have precious metal day-dates, you have Royal Oaks, you have a Patek, you have Vacheron. Steel Daytona is fucking garbage. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's nothing. I mean, yeah, is it something? Is it an accomplishment to get from the AD at retail? Sure, but it's, you go platinum or precious metal. Precious metal Oysterflex, precious metal full metal. Don't go steel. Steel is garbage. For all of you waiting to get your Grail steel Daytona, don't even bother. Don't even bother. It's a waste of time. I'd like to lock down a date this year, says Mr. Tudor to you, for the biggest unboxing on this channel. That'll be this Saturday. That'll be this Saturday night. And I won't publicize it. It'll be a private, it'll be like, we'll do the stream, we'll make it members only, it'll be gone. It'll be Saturday, probably like 9 or 10 o'clock. And that's it. That's the biggest, actually the biggest unboxing of all time on any channel. The biggest unboxing of all time on any channel this Saturday night. We've got Logan Hall's Grill Streams, member of the OC channel. I was scammed by OC. He promised to host an entertaining, insightful, and enjoyable show about wrist watches. None of those promises have been filled. I never promised any of those things. People who know me and this channel know that it's almost never enjoyable. It's only occasionally insightful, and it's hardly ever entertaining. So I would never ever promise that. People know this is low quality content, guys. No planning whatsoever. No planning whatsoever. Got Brody in the chat wants a poll. What do we want to poll about? Let me know. Let me know. Poll: is OC worthy of an F. Pejorn allocation? Yes or no? OC is only worthy of tutors. Well, I don't like to do polls about me, but we will do an FP Journ poll momentarily. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, Brody. Thank you for being a member and general counsel of Original the Brand LLC. He got me off the hook. Got me off the hook, guys. When the channel was down, when the channel was targeted by digital terrorists who filed false complaints with YouTube, it was Brody and his legal team that went to YouTube and said, fix this now, or else there will be litigation. And he got those fuckers off their asses. And it took a little bit of time because YouTube's a huge organization, but he did it. He pulled it off. Don't fuck with Brody. He's like the best lawyer. He really is. And don't look him up because his services are not available. He's very, very closed circle of I heard that the guy Nick Reiner reached out to Brody, said, "Hey, can you represent me?" Brody's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck no, I'm not fucking doing that." Got CB in the chat. OC getting off on himself. That's right. It's Thursday afternoon. That's what I do every Thursday noon at this time. Getting off. Jack Napier unboxing of an elephant. No, it's bigger than an elephant. Bigger than an elephant. It's going to be the biggest unboxing show of all time, or maybe not. I think there's a chance nobody will jump on. Now, some people told me they may jump on, but there's no guarantees in life. No guarantees in life. That's it. We've got 7 people watching, and those are all the comments. We only had 6 people commenting. All right, let's read. First, I'm going to read my FP Journ letter. Are you guys ready? Here's the FP Journ letter. Chances are many of you received this at 10:18 this morning, East Coast time. Everybody received the same fucking letter. Ready? As 2020, see if I can blow it up for you guys. You want to see it? See it nice and big? Here we go. Here's the F. Pejorn letterhead with the Inacata Davida. Inacata Davida is their tagline. Not sure what it means. It was also a song. Wasn't it a song too? What was the group that did that? Jethro Tull. It was also a song made famous by Jethro Tull. F. Pejorn, Inacata Davida. As 2025 draws to a close, it offers a moment to reflect on the highlights that marked the year. So listen, right out the gate, 2025, we're going to talk about, but we're not going to talk about you. We're going to talk about us. Okay, let's talk about our highlights. Let's not talk about the community highlights or our collector highlights. Let's talk about us and what we did. Okay, F. Pejorn, what we did for the world. In the spring, we unveiled the Chronometra Furtif, that's an ugly watch. Hideous watch in tungsten carbide. I can't think of a single person who would want that watch. Featuring a mirror polished anthracite gray Grand Few enamel dial and powered by a newly developed Calibre. A new Calibre, guys. Within the art world, we renewed our commitment to the Maze Art Fairs with Art Gstaad, that sounds German, Art Gstaad, and Design Basel, crowned by the presentation of the very first Maze Art Awards FP Journe. These are the highlights, guys. These are the highlights. The Pendule Sympathique #1, which I created. Fuck. Not we, but I. Which I created in 1991 for Breguet, as well as Abraham Louis Breguet's most remarkable tourbillon, will join the this does this sentence even make sense? The Pendule Sympathique #1 will join the future FP Journe Le Patrimoine Museum. Too many fucking French words. What the fuck? Shout out to Jethro Tull, by the way, who Inagata Davida is the official tagline of FP Journe. I didn't, whatever. And finally, the FFC. Whoa, shit, he's bragging about this. Finally, the FFC prototype belonging to my friend, my dear friend, Francis Ford Coppola, was offered at auction by Philips, setting a double world record for FP Journe. I wish you a wonderful holiday season and my very best wishes. So it's like, okay, FP Journe, paragraph about me, and then at the end he says, I wish you a wonderful holiday season and my very best wishes for 2026. All the best, François Pajournet. That is the email. That's the email. Okay. What do you guys think of that? Now, let me show you something incredible. Incredible. And because I do absolutely no planning whatsoever, I have to pull it up live. Got to pull it up live without doing any planning whatsoever. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'll get back to the chat also in a couple seconds. There are 9 people watching, guys. 9. Including, that's 9 on YouTube. We got 1 on Hinge. Shout out to you know who. And 2 on Tinder. What's up, guys? Shout out to my 2 peeps on Tinder. So you can contribute to the chat. I want to show you a listing, and I want to get your take on this. I want to get your take on this. Check this out, baby. By the way, hello to Dave Rockhill 760. Greetings from Cleethorpes, Cleethorpes, Michigan, guys. What's up, Dave Rock? Good to see you here. Logan says it's Iron Butterfly, not Jethro Tull. Okay, Iron Butterfly. Thank you for correcting me. Hey, look at this. SE from Germany in the chat. Campaign senior consultant level member for 15 months. You know how much money that is? That's an incredible commitment to the channel. That's like $399 US, which is like 750 German marks every month for 15 months. Campaign senior consultant level. Imagine getting a 5270, but then a 5204 enters the elevator feeling like he's the greatest until a 5308 steps in and steals his lunch. It's a game you can't win, OC. The Panda is the best Rolex, period. No. Oh. I don't know. It's just not. The Panda is not the best Rolex. It's the best Rolex for like low-level collectors. It's like it's the most incredible grail for people who think the Speedmaster is awesome. For people who collect Speedmasters, yeah. the steel Daytona is the best. But for people like SE, you have a Patek Philippe. Come on. You have Patek Philippe. You're way past that. Most of the people watching this channel, by the way, should be. They don't realize it yet until they put it in their hands and they realize steel Daytona. The worst thing you can do is go to a watch event and see the quality of people walking around with steel Daytonas. These people are fucking dorks. Okay? Fucking dorks. Go precious metal. Go precious metal on the Daytona. Go platinum on the Daytona. Fuck it. Just go fucking platinum. Why the hell am I showing fucking interstitial on the page? Pay attention. Thank you very much, SE. 15 months of membership. By the way, you got to win. This wins the elevator. Precious metal Daytona. Precious metal Daytona beats a steel Royal Oak. Okay? A steel Royal Oak beats a steel Daytona in the elevator flex. You get in an elevator with a guy who has, let's say you're wearing your Panda, and the guy has a steel Royal Oak blue. That guy wins. You don't want him to win. You can't let him win. The way you prevent him from winning is by wearing a fucking Day-Date or a precious metal Daytona. Okay? Guys, public service announcement, we gotta win the elevator flex wars. You gotta win them. Every time. And we have 3 on AOL Messenger. Thank you very much. But thank you, SE. Amazing. And look at this. We got MJ in the chat. The very best YouTube show going on at 4 p.m. on a Thursday. But there's no other shows. That's an easy one because there are no other shows. But thank you, MJ, a member for 14 months. Who knew this channel existed for that long? How is that even possible? Thank you very much, MJ. MJ, by the way, has gotten some amazing pieces this year, but he's a very private guy, very private. Most people don't. Some of the pieces were cars. Got cars. By the way, MJ sent me a link to an air compressor because I had to get the right rear tire in my car went flat, so I had to order a new tire. $460. $460 for a tire. I got fucking, I was gonna say the R word, but I can't say that on YouTube. I got screwed. Got absolutely screwed. Like, oh, see, you don't have a air compressor? I'm like, nah. He's like, let me send you a link. He sent me a link to an air compressor that was $500. I'm like, dude, I can't afford to spend $500 on an air compressor. It's like, yo, it's compact. It's the, I'm like, dude, can't you get an air compressor for like $50? He's like, not for nothing, OC, but my air compressors measure PCI to the 100th of a PSI, 100th of a PS. I'm like, what the fuck kind of car requires you to measure tire pressure to 1/100th of a PSI? What the fuck's he talking about? Not for nothing, OC, but my tires have specifications where they got to be at least within 300ths of a fucking PSI. I'm like, what the fuck kind of car is this guy driving? 300ths of a PSI. Get the fuck out of here. It's crazy, man. I think I'll get the. He's like, not for nothing, OC, but when your daughter's stranded on the side of the road, do you want her to have a fucking Chinese air compressor from Alibaba? Actually, that's a pretty good point, actually. I don't. Good point. MJ's the best. MJ's the best. He always has. He has the best taste. He's like, and make sure you get 2 of them. 2 at $500 a piece. Jeez. Per car. Thank you, MJ. Doc Mick in Florida. Hello, everyone. Doc Mick's a member. I love all the members. I love all my members. By the way, check out this price. Look at what's on the screen here, guys. Look at what's on the screen. We're going to do a poll about this in 2 seconds. Okay. We got Buckley in the chat. What's up, Buckley? Hope you're enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day outside. It's actually in the high 40s, but sunny. Everything's melting. Beautiful day. It's too fucking blue. It's too fucking blue. The chronometer. Bleh. Is it too blue? How's Baby Buckley doing? Baby Buckley is, I'll answer on behalf of Buckley. Amazing. Amazing. An eating, sleeping, and pooping machine. Mr. Tudor, 450 bucks is like buying a Tudor versus a Rolex. Come on, OC. Yeah, should I buy the Rolex of all air compressors? I guess so. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. I guess I have to go into YouTube Studio for that. Since I didn't do any planning whatsoever, I got to open up YouTube Studio. Let's do it. Open up YouTube Studio, and we're going to do a poll. And we're going to do a poll. And here is the poll question. Here is the poll question. Is $189,000 a fair market price for an FPGA CB? And I'm going to give you guys 3 choices here. Is 189,000 fair market price for an FPGorn Chronometra Blue? Boom. The poll is live. We'll get to 20 votes. I like to get to at least 20 votes in the poll for statistical significance. If you're watching right now, head on over to your YouTube app on your iPhone or Android. Or if you're on desktop, you should be able to see the poll. Is FPGorn a bubble? Some people say no. Maybe it's not a bubble at all. Maybe FPGorn is just getting started. Maybe it's just getting started. But let's see what the poll, let's see what you guys think of the poll. Is 189,000, I don't want to give credit. I want to give credit where credit is due. This is a website, a famous New York dealer, Wrist Aficionado. Wrist Aficionado. And they have this listed at $189,000. Wrist Aficionado is a famous secondary dealer here in New York City. They also have a location in Miami, I believe. Let's go. Let's see how you guys are voting in the poll. I want to get at least 20 votes, guys. 9,000 fair market price for the FPGorn Chronometra. This doesn't even have a date. It doesn't have a date. But this is a tantalum timepiece with the famous blue dial. Let me know in the chat. Once we get to 20 votes, I'll close the poll. Okay? Now, what else is going on? What else is going on? I want to bring up a video, which I have not seen. And why do these YouTubers destroy their credibility? Why do they do it? I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. And I don't know why they do it, but they do it. Let me see here. Let's see here. Look at, here's the web page for, why do these YouTubers do it to themselves? I don't know why, but they do. check this out. This is the YouTube page for Theo and Harris. Theo and Harris. And oh man. Look at this. This video here is called The Watch That Exposes the Luxury Industry's Pricing Lie. Make it big, OC, so we can see it. This one on the left. Now, I don't know. Why does he do this? I mean, so the watch that exposes the luxury industry's pricing lie. On the left, he has the Christian Ward. Okay. On the right, he has a Royal Oak. He has these prices underneath. And I know what he's going to say. I haven't watched it because I dread watching these videos because it's so transparent what these guys have sold out. I'm so sick of these social media douchebags. Not that I'm not calling Theo one necessarily, but these YouTubers and these social media douchebags who are so transparently selling their souls to these brands. Is he really going to try and convince us that a Christian Ward is a good alternative to an AP Royal Oak? I mean, I don't even. Do I even want to? Do I even want to play it? Do I even want to play it? I mean, it's so predictable. So, hey guys, I want to have a conversation with you. Conversation about the value of this great Christian Ward. Come on, Theo, stop letting us down like this. Stop letting us down. It's just no credit. I see these TikTokers and these social media personalities. They're all. It's clear they're hawking Mosier and they're hawking Oris and Norquan and these brands that you should not buy. No one watching this channel should ever buy Christian Ward. Okay, simple as that. And you should be ashamed. You should be really ashamed if anybody watching this channel or this program ever buy Christian Ward. It's garbage. Garbage watches. Okay. So, should I play it? Let's see how things are going in the poll. I want to get back to this issue. Is FP Journe a bubble? Or is this the beginning of a snowball that has a long way to go? Is this watch a good buy at 189,000? In 3 years, will it be 500,000? And should it be? Interesting questions. Right now, we're 18. We have room for 2 more votes. We have room for 2 more votes in the poll. If you haven't voted yet, vote now. Let your voices be heard. Let your voices be heard. SE in the chat says it is important not to overestimate the effect a watch really has. No watch in the world will make a slob win against the fit guy with his head screwed on right, inside or outside an elevator. Hashtag Spartan Meathead. Thank you very much, SE. It's a good point. The watch cannot make the man. The watch in and of itself cannot make the man. But if you guys are on the same playing field, same level, the precious metal Rolex or the Day-Date will crush your stupid steel Submariner or your stupid steel whatever. Guys, upvote the live stream. Let's get to 25 likes. If you just joined us, the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. Subscribe, enable notifications. And let's see, we got 20 votes. Let's end the poll. Boom. And the results are as follows. Is $189,000 a fair market price for an FP Journe Chronometra Blue? With 80% of the vote, hell no. 80% of you said hell no. 15% of you said yes, 100%, and 5% of you said seems a little high. Seems a little high. To get 80%, a solid 80%, solid 80%. That's a landslide. It's a landslide. So 80% of you think that 189,000 is not the fair market price for a chronometer bleu. Brody says, by definition, if someone is willing to pay $189,000, the price is fair. Well, I mean, you only need one person to set the market price. Is it a fair price? I don't know, but the market price is set by the price that someone is willing to pay, whether that's the highest or the lowest, right? That's economics. That's what my economics teacher taught me back in 1963. Clothes, C3D now says, maketh the man. Clothes. In that case, I lose every time. I lose every time if that's the case. Hey, Muhammad Ali, member of the OC channel. He just last week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago, unboxed for the first time the stainless steel land driller right here on this program. An exclusive unboxing right here. And then I saw that a couple days ago he went over to Watch Regazi to unbox for the European community, for our German friends. Thank you for doing that, Mohammed. Thanks for being a member. Happy holidays to everyone. Hope everyone is having the time of your lives this Christmas. Thank you very much. We are, if we stay warm. Things are melting here in the Northeast. And we've got Brody with a member milestone chat member for 15 months. This is a note to MJ. This is the tutor of YouTube shows at 4 p.m. on a Thursday. There's no other shows on, so no one else would be stupid enough to stream at 4 p.m. on a Thursday. It's a dumb time to stream. But listen, I was clickbaited. I was clickbaited because of this. The watch that exposes the luxury industry's pricing lie. Let's do it.
$1,400, you're getting a hell of a piece. Great quality of construction.
Oh my God, really? Really? Oh, we're going to have a field day with this one. We're going to have a field day with this one. Okay, let's check the settings. All right, we're good. All right.
And a bracelet.
Really? I can tell where this is going to go. I can tell where it's going to go. He's going to be spruiking Christian Ward and trying to say that it's the same as a Royal Oak. Why do these YouTubers do it to themselves? Why do they do it themselves? They tarnish and ruin any credibility that they had. Yep. That's what they do. Let's see here. There's another video that I want to play for you guys. This is going to be fun. This one's called, are you ready? It's called, I tried watch flipping in New York City and got hustled by a famous YouTuber. Yeah, the 47th Street Sharks got this guy. These 47th Street goons, 47th Street clown dealers are taking over the YouTube algorithm. And they're convincing people that they could be watch flippers. The Vookums and the Schmookums of the world. And turns out that they're hustlers. They're hustlers. They're sharks. Sharks in the Diamond District. But we'll get to that one momentarily. Let's first let's talk about Theo. Let's get to Theo and Harris. He's going to talk about the Christian Ward.
I'm talking about the beautiful Christopher Ward 12 and what makes it such a special watch. Is there
I don't know if I can do it, guys. I don't know if I can do it. I really don't. I mean, it's just such bullshit. Are you telling me Theo, with his vintage Cartiers and his gold Datejusts or gold Date-8s or whatever he has, and you think he really thinks this is a good watch? Come on. When he spruiks Gerald Charles and Christian Ward, it's fucking embarrassing. Have you no shame? Have you no sense of integrity? He's leading people down the wrong path. If someone watches his video and actually thinks this is a good watch, he's duping them. There's no other way to say it. He is. I mean, it's not criminal fraud. It's not criminal fraud, but it is fraud, right? He's committing a fraud. Brody, am I okay saying that? He's committing a non-criminal fraud. He's a fraud in the generic sense. He's committing a fraud on the watch community because he's telling people this is a good watch and they should spend their money on it. And it's not. You should skip buying. You should never, ever, ever buy this watch. Okay? At least if you're someone who's watching this channel, you shouldn't. Because you should be at a totally different level. Drop the link. Drop the link for Theo. Okay? I'll drop a special link. Let me create a special link. Link for Theo only. Guys, if you're going to jump on the panel, don't click on this link. Theo, this one will bypass the green room, come right under the panel. Sure. I'll drop the link. But guys, we're 4 seconds into the video. We're literally 4 seconds into the video.
So today I'm talking about the beautiful Christopher Ward 12 and
I can't get past. We're 2 seconds in. I can't get past it.
And what makes it such a special watch is that it was not sponsored by Christopher Ward at all. So we're talking about
we're not sponsored by Christopher Ward at all.
The Christopher Ward 12, the manufacturer of these shirts is Italian manufacturer called...
Holy shit. We are 10 seconds into the video and he's already spruiking something. What the fuck? He's sold his soul to the fucking devil. Product placement. Where's the fucking big thing, the big tag on this giant banner that should be paid promotion? This video contains paid fucking... I sold my fucking soul to the devil for $500 to promote a fucking t-shirt company. Get the fuck out of here.
Pele, the greatest soccer player to have ever lived.
There's a watch right there. Fucking Rolex, solid gold Rolex. That's a fucking great watch.
A collection, an item, a framed item that my dad got me when I was about 8 years old that I still, just treasure and walk past all the time.
Is that his bedroom? Look at that. Look at his bedroom. Look at the picture on his wall. That is a picture of his actual bedroom.
And it means the absolute world to me. So you're going to get a Rolly story by the end of this. So let's start off with the 12. This is, I think, one of the coolest releases of the last
No,
day.
it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't. This is a watch for people entry-level people just getting into the hobby should skip this watch. Guys, skip this watch. It is a watch that is designed to look like a Chopek Antarctique mixed with a Rolex Texan, and with a little bit hint of Royal Oak in there. But no, come on, guys. Theo, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't care, paid or not paid. But the guy's spruiking fucking shirt company. Guys, I want to talk to you, my friends at Circle Jerk or whatever the fuck the name is. Why Theo? Why do this?
kit. It is not completely an original design. Obviously, the
No fucking shit. It's not completely original. What's original about it at all? I mean, there's nothing that it's an integrated sports watch that, I mean, the shape was stolen from the Rolex Texan. The dial, is designed to, and the bezel's designed to evoke like the Royal Oak. It's the indices designed to evoke the look of a Chopek Antarctique. There's nothing original about this other than that is a cheap watch for people who don't know anything about buying. This is designed to dupe people into buying this watch as one of their first one or two watches when they should be going direct to Rolex. Just go straight to Rolex and don't bother with this shit.
12 is somewhat, at least, a derivative of Japek's.
At least somewhat derivative. Okay. Okay. At least he mentions Chopek. That's good. It's a carbon fucking copy.
Obviously, the 12 is somewhat, at least, a derivative of Japek's Antarctique. The
Yep.
two watches, to my understanding, don't just share some design cues, but even some personnel that were behind them, which I think is really interesting.
So someone who worked at Chopek went to Christian Ward, said, "Hey, let's do a copy of my old design."
But this watch really, what it did to the watch world.
I don't like their logo, by the way. I don't like the Christian Ward logo. How it has like that cross that looks like the Red Cross next to the four squares. I get it. It's supposed to be like Swiss and British mixed together or something like that.
It made
Nothing British is good when it comes to watchmaking, except for Roger Smith, if he's British, or George Daniels, or one of those guys.
Really look in the mirror and start to say, where do these big brands, the luxury brands, get their pricing strategy from? Where do they come up with these numbers, 20, 30?
They get those numbers because it's exclusivity, and it's a luxury product. Nobody's forcing you. No one has a gun to your head forcing you to buy a $30,000 Royal Oak. No one is forcing you to buy a $70,000 Nautilus. Yeah, the prices are insane. That is something on which maybe we can agree. But he's arguing that his argument is with the pricing strategy. The pricing strategy makes sense. These are ultra luxury goods.
$40,000 for stainless steel, watches, sports watches, integrated bracelets. Where are these numbers? Because they seem, as brought out by the 12, to be high and arbitrary.
Isn't he the one who wanted to work for Breitling? And aren't Breitling's chronographs are $10,000, right? How much does the Breitling Navitimer cost? $10,000? Isn't that arbitrary? Whether it's 100,000, 10,000, or 1,000, chances are the price is arbitrary.
Is the Royal Oak $35 or whatever $1,000 watch? Is that in any way?
Yeah, it's a way better watch. I would argue it's 100 times better, maybe even 1,000 times better than a Christian Ward. Okay, a Christian Ward is a drawer watch. It's a watch you buy because you don't know anything about watches. You think you're poor, but you're not. And that's the shameful part about it, is that there are people out there trying to convince you that you shouldn't have a Rolex and that you should have a Christian Ward instead. Those people are doing a disservice to the watch community. Hey, we got Mikey in the chat. What's up, Mikey? It's no Rolex for sure. Where's tickers? When we don't need tickers on the panel. I like tickers. I wish tickers a happy holiday, but we don't need anybody spruiking brands that are going to lead you to throw the watch in the garbage. These watches are worthless watches. You'll ultimately, within a year or two, end up buying a real watch. Hopefully a Rolex is your first watch. Skip all this junk. Studio Underdog, Oris, Norquan, Chop, Christian Ward, all the stuff. Skip all of it. Skip it all. Hey, got Mathis with a $5 super chat. My understanding is that Mathis made about $27,000 on his job this weekend. So congratulations to Mathis. Champagne glasses. You hire Mathis to, when you need to bring in 4,000 champagne glasses, it costs a lot of money. But Mathis is the guy to do it. Jump on the panel, Theo or Harris. We know you're watching. You know who else is watching? The 47th Street guys, because we're going to expose them too. Coming up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're going to expose those guys. Dear Artifact in the chat. What's up, Dear Artifact? In the name of all that is good, please reach for the crown. Take a screenshot of this. Screenshot of this and send it to this guy, Theo. Send this to Theo. See, screenshot this shot right here and send this to Theo and say, Theo, just recommend the crown. For $8,000, you get a great Datejust, or for $10,000, get a Submariner. That's what you should be. $11,000, get a Cermet. Please, please, please don't recommend that your viewers get this. I mean, I'm not getting paid. Yeah, but that's it. Maybe that's even worse that you're not getting paid. The people that are getting paid, shame on them. We know who they are. We see them on Instagram. Their stories. Moser. Gives a fuck about Moser. If you like Moser and you're part of the Moser family, that's great. What we don't need is fucking douchebag influencers telling you to buy Moser. As a matter of fact, it's actually, if Moser's watching, and I know that they are, shout out to Eduardo Melan, fan of the channel. Please don't hire these influencers to spruik Moser. It's not good for the brand. You have a very strong Moser family, and they're good at word of mouth. They're good at references. They're good at all that stuff. You don't need fucking outside influencers doing fucking TikToks day after day after day. Oh, Moser flew me here. Moser flew me there. Fuck that. Please. It's disgusting. Tarnishes the brand. Tarnishes the brand. Let's see. Got Hot Watcher in the chat. Look at this. Breaking news. Listen, whenever you have one of these my AD said things, blank, 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 9 times out of 10, it's a lie. But Hot Watcher's in the chat. My AD just confirmed a Rolex price increase on January 1st. Okay, so you heard it here first. Is it true? Probably not. But will it? I mean, it's a good. Listen, is it even squeaky? What do they say? Like even a broken clock is right twice a day. Yeah, every single year. So Rolex prices are going, and then if it happens, they were right. If it doesn't happen, they go, oh, people forget. Theo and Harris had a nice pre-ceramic Pepsi. He's a Rolex guy, really. Yeah. Doesn't he have also like a white gold? Doesn't he have a white gold Pepsi? Like I think he even has like a precious metal Pepsi with a black dial, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that this guy has a precious metal Pepsi, not even a steel Pepsi. So the fact that he's like saying that you should buy some steel junk brand watch, it's really a disservice.
Way justified in the material, or is it that much more in branding? Am I paying?
Yes, it is. It is that much in branding. That's why people pay $50,000 for a steel Patek Philippe, and $30,000 for a steel Royal Oak, and $25,000 for a steel Vacheron, because it's branding.
Am I paying $35,000 for a watch that otherwise should be $8,000? And I'm paying that huge delta.
What do you mean should be $8,000? What brand are you talking about? What brand has a $35,000 watch that should be $8,000? Let us know exactly what you mean by that. Which brand specifically charges $35,000 for a watch and should be 8?
Says AP, right? And
Oh, AP? AP should be $8,000, Theo? Come on. What the fuck's he talking about? Let's listen to this again.
am paying $35,000 for a watch that otherwise should be 8, and I'm paying that huge delta just because it says AP, right? And I think
Fucking lost the plot. He's fucking lost the plot. A $35,000 AP should be an $8,000 watch, and the delta is just because it says AP. Why do they do these videos? Why do they do these videos when all it does is just, first of all, they're just flat out wrong. They're flat out wrong. Does he make any money doing this? I mean, he's just trashing his own credibility. I have an AP Royal Oak. I have no problem. And my guess is that, hold on, let's do a poll. Let's fucking do a poll. You know why? Because we can. Let's start a poll. Is a steel AP Royal Oak let me see, how do I phrase this? Oh, worth. It's $30,000 price tag. Boom. Poll is live. I don't know how many people watching. There are like 16 people watching. There's almost nobody watching. So, but let's get to, guys, if you're watching right now, there's a poll that's live. The poll is as follows. The poll is as follows. Is a steel Audemars Piguet Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Maybe a lot of you guys agree with Theo that it's not. Maybe some of you think it is. But let's put it to a vote. Let's put it to a vote. Maybe Theo's right. Maybe he is right. Brody asks, why should we take watch advice from a YouTuber that believes Skechers are high fashion? Good point. I actually don't believe Skechers are high fashion. I think they're very comfortable. And as a brand ambassador for Skechers, I can say that if you're doing a lot of walking, Skechers are great. I never said they're high fashion, but they are great. Well, by the way, everyone who has listened to me and actually bought Skechers and made them an integral part of their collection, of their shoe or walking shoe collections, says the same thing. They said they're great fucking shoes, but they're not high fashion. Not high fashion. Thank you, Brody. Guy, vote in the poll right now. There's a poll live. Let's get to 20 votes. At least 20 votes. Is the steel AP Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Maybe Theo is right. It's not. Maybe it's worth 8. He says it's worth 8,000. Let's see what happens here.
I'm not necessarily saying that is the case. Huge delta.
I like when he's like he's about to.
Just because it says AP, right? And I think that I'm not necessarily saying that is the case, but that's certainly the question that this watch brought into the world. And
Okay.
I think,
wait, he's not necessarily saying that's the case. Okay, nice little caveat there.
and I'm paying that huge delta just because it says AP, right? And I think that I'm not necessarily saying that is the case, but that's certainly the question that this watch brought into the world. And what I think is, is interesting is it came at a good time. The 12 came out in 23, which is, after obviously this big COVID.
By the way, if you want to watch this video on your own, I'll drop a link to the chat because I like to promote up and coming YouTube channels. Right? So boom, there's the link. We are playing this video, which some of the videos and content we will be playing will be copyrighted material. We play copyrighted material consistent with U.S. copyright law under fair use. Commentary, satire, newsworthy. And this is definitely newsworthy. And maybe a little bit of satire in there. But there's definitely commentary. But yeah, we will play copyrighted material consistent with United States copyright laws. And while we're on the subject, the views and opinions expressed by people in the chat and Original OC on the panel do not necessarily reflect the views of the Original OC channel or Original the Brand LLC. Thank you. Jonathan Smith in the chat. VOC. What's up, Jonathan Smith? Good to have you with us. Let's keep going.
Boom in watches, particularly integrated sports watches, where everyone started to say they were the greatest things ever, which was never true. The level of praise that those watches, the integrated sports watches got, whether it's from IWC, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Piaget, if that's even a good one, Girard-Perregaux, the amount of praise that those watches were getting, I don't think was proportionate.
I don't know. I mean, the price of the Aquanaut and the Nautilus continue to rise. AP Royal Oaks are holding their own. Daytona's doing pretty well. I mean, they're off of their October highs, but they're doing well. What else there's? I mean, when I think of steel sports icons, it's the Nautilus, it's the Royal Oak, and the Daytona, and maybe I think that's about it, right? Are there any other steel sports? I mean, I wouldn't agree that lumping in Girard-Perregaux and IWC, I wouldn't lump those into the group of icons.
To, the quality of the watch themselves. It's not to say the watches weren't good, but they were being treated as if they were the kings of the watch world, and that just isn't the case. There are watches that far better exemplify, embody luxury than, these integrated sports watches. Not to say they're not great, but come on, all right? They're not the kings.
Okay, but wait a minute. If integrated steel sports watches aren't the be-all, end-all of watches, why would you promote Christian Ward and that watch that was a ripoff of the Chopek Antarctique? Because an integrated steel sports watch is supposed to communicate something about you to the world. What Christian Ward communicates about you is that you're an idiot, that you bought a dog shit of a watch and you wasted your money. That's not something that gets communicated if you walk into a room with a Nautilus or with an AP Royal Oak.
Treated them, to be, and I think the 12 really brought that out. At around $1,400, they do go up from there, but around $1,400, you're getting a hell of a piece. Great quality of construction in the bracelet, level of finishing in the dial, movement, everything about these watches feel in the bracelet, level of finishing in the dial, movement, everything about these watches.
I don't know. That movement isn't that great. That movement looks like a Tissot PRX quality movement. Nothing. I mean, I think these are just off the shelf movements, right? This isn't some like incredibly handcrafted movement. I mean, the Tissot PRX. I mean, if he's arguing that like, hey, you need a junker in your collection, like a Tissot PRX, but if you don't want a Tissot PRX, get a Christian Ward. I would choose the Tissot PRX over this. If you want like a watch, you're going somewhere you don't want to get killed, yet you still want to wear a nice looking watch, get the Tissot PRX. Don't get this. Tissot PRX is arguably the best steel mechanical watch under $1,000. This, on the other hand, once you go past 1,000, once you go past like 800, you should just skip directly to Rolex. Just ignore everything in between. Ignore everything between the Tissot PRX and Rolex.
watches feels solid, and it's from a great brand. It's not from nobody. Christopher Ward isn't nobody.
Botox, says C3. Does he need Botox? Are you saying he needs Botox, or that he should, or that he takes Botox? Because I mean, I don't think he needs it. I mean, that's just, he's expressing, he has an expressive personality. And so since he's expressing, you're going to get lines. Look, nothing wrong with that. Doc McInflor said it's a TISO PRX movement. So just skip this watching, guys. Just go straight, just save some money, get a PRX. But I think I used to have a PRX. You know what? I got rid of it. I don't think people at our level, not to sound elitist or anything, but I'm talking about the people, the quality of the people in the chat. You don't need that kind of stuff. Don't buy drawer watches, as Rose would say. These watches will just end up being sitting in the drawer, because ultimately you're going to realize that you should have a Rolex. And once you get the Rolex, you'll never, ever wear this Christian Ward nonsense ever again.
And now they've really been killing it with whether it's their, the 12.
Ugh, ugly. That's the last thing you want to do, is get a Christian Ward skeleton. Fuck. Nothing says fucking moron more than owning a Christian Ward that's designed to, like, oh look, it's just as good as a double balanced double balance wheel open worked Royal Oak. Or look, I mean, Zenith does a good job, but I don't recommend you buy Zenith. Zenith does a good job with open work stuff. But listen, if you like open work, you go to AP. Go to AP, Richard Mille. That's where you go if you like this kind of look.
Of titanium, which comes in the skeleton, that I think is unbelievable. I think
unbelievable. What do you mean by unbelievable? What's unbelievable about it? It's hideous, ugly. This is an ugly, ugly watch. Come on, guys in the chat, am I right? Do you like this? Let's see what's going on with the poll. Let's see what is going on with the poll. We need one more person to vote. One more person to vote. It's extremely close in the poll, guys. If you just joined us, there's a poll running. Is a steel AP Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Should we get to 20 votes? If you just joined us, it's the Original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector, talking about Theo and Harris's new video, but also coming up, the Sharks on 47th Street. They're taking over the YouTube algorithm, and they're scamming the next generation into becoming fast flippers and losing their ass. We have that video coming up. Let's get to 25 votes. 25 votes. We'll let a few more of you have your voices heard in the poll. Is a steel AP Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Christian, which is his actual name, Christian from Theo and Harris, says no, it is not. Or not necessarily saying that, but he's saying that some watches that are $30,000 are worth actually $8,000, which is something with which I vehemently disagree. There's room for a couple more votes in the poll. Quickly, guys. Quickly. If you're watching right now, have your voice heard in the poll. Let's get to 25. We'll close this puppy out. And as soon as I close the poll, the link for the panel will be there. You can jump on the panel. 25 votes coming up. There's room for one more person. And the one person is going to determine the result of the poll. It's so close, though. It's within the margin of error. It's within the margin of error. But let's get one more vote. Boom. It's done. It's done. Let's see what the results are. Is the steel AP Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Yes, 52%. No, 48%. So it's basically a tie. Thanks for voting in the poll. Is the steel Audemars Piguet Royal Oak worth its $30,000 price tag? Split right down the middle. Right down the middle. 52% say yes, but 48%, which is basically half, say no. Mathis weighing in on the topic says it's worth more than 30,000 because all the fuck boys wanna something fighting for it. Want to be fighting for it? They want to be fighting for it. They got to be fighting for it. 48% of the chat needs serious help. Oh man. How you guys doing on this Thursday? You having fun? Are you having fun? Let's keep going with this. Ugly skeleton.
Well, the 12 titanium, which comes in the skeleton, that I think is unbelievable.
Unbelievably
I think that's
ugly.
a heck of a watch. You can also, look at the Belcanto, which is an unbelievable piece that I really, really love.
Unbelievable is the right word.
You can look at the new C12 logo, and this video is not sponsored.
And this is unbelievable. And this video is not sponsored
in any way by Christopher Ward. By the way, I've actually never taken sponsorship from Christopher Ward. So this is
so he's never taken a sponsorship from Christian Ward ever. That's good to know. But doesn't he work for London Jewelers? And doesn't London Jewelers carry Christopher Ward? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I mean, London Jewelers is not my AD. So I don't know if London Jewelers carries Christian Ward. I do know that he's very close with London Jewelers, and London Jewelers carries Gerald Charles. And Theo has been a very vocal proponent of Gerald Charles. So you tell me. You tell me if he's been influenced by the powers that be.
Just completely me giving credit where credit is due. These watches.
Get credit where credit is due, but do you fucking wear one? Would you be seen out of the house wearing one of those? Fuck no. It's like this attitude where you say, hey, I'll recommend this for you, but it's garbage for me. I won't wear that shit. These people should, at least I have the integrity to say, listen, I'm not going to recommend that watch, and I would never wear that watch. But I think he's being a little bit disingenuous because he has an incredible collection of precious metal fucking white gold Pepsis and Cartiers and all this stuff, and he wears those. Is he going to wear a steel Christian Ward fake Antarctique stolen fucking design? He's not going to wear that. Come on. Disingenuous.
In this collection really, pointed out or kind of introduced the watch world into a little bit of introspection. Are any of these prices rooted in fact? Are they really founded? Are they based in any logic, or are they just ridiculous? So anyway, I think
the prices are high, and people complain about prices when they can't afford something, right? Yeah, people naturally complain about high prices when people would rather pay low prices. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, when Patek Philippe increases their prices by 15% and something that was 40 is now 46, and you wish you could buy it at 40. That's just human nature. But does it mean it's not worth 46? I don't know. You tell me.
This is a great piece. Again, of course, derivative of the genre.
Of course, he has to go back to saying that, by the way, this is a garbage design. If you really like the design, you should just buy, even Chapek Antarctique, I wouldn't recommend that you buy. This watch is emulated on a Chapek Antarctique, which is $20,000 that you shouldn't buy, but you should buy a watch that looks like it for $2,000.
I think this is a great piece. Again, of course, derivative.
It's not a great piece. It's not a great piece. How many times is he going to say derivative? I mean, you want to wear a derivative watch? I mean, a derivative in a bad way. Derivative hey, we copied another brand's watch. We copied the Rolex Texan. We copied the Royal Oak. And we copied the Chapek Antarctique. And who knows what kind of quality it is, and has a cheap ass movement. But and it's derivative, but I'll still recommend it.
of the Japek, but I don't think that's a problem at all. I think
It's
that
not a problem because you shouldn't buy this watch, and you shouldn't buy Chopek. You should not buy Chopek. So I can say that with a straight face. That don't buy Christian Ward, and don't buy the watch that it stole its design from.
being derivative of a Japek is much different than being an homage to the Submariner, right? In one case,
I don't recommend you buy homages to the Submariner, and he shouldn't either. You should not be buying homages to the Submariner.
very niche
Just buy the Submariner. Just buy the Rolex Submariner, guys.
piece of knowledge, and the other, you're wearing a watch could be great, is of course trying to be the sub, which is like the most,
So don't buy a watch that's derivative of the sub because it's trying to be the sub. Interesting. Maybe I don't watch these videos when I do these reaction videos, I don't watch them. Okay. 9 times out of 10, I don't watch them. And hey, there's a good video. There's a good screenshot. That's a great screenshot right there. Dear Artifact says people complaining about prices is actually another point of justification for the price. If they didn't like it and want it, they wouldn't complain about the pricing, but they want it, so they complain. That's circular logic, if I've ever heard it. That comment that's circular logic. They're complaining because the fact that they're complaining is justification for the price. If they like it and want it, they wouldn't complain. But they do want it, so they complain. I agree. I think I agree that whatever, people complain about the price because people like to get a deal. Like the Patek weekly calendar that I have. It's $47,000. Am I happy I paid 40 versus 47? Yeah. Would I pay 47 for it now? I don't know. But if it's going to be 57 in 2 years from now, I think the people who really want the watch now at 47 should get it at 47. I don't know, guys. I don't know where prices are going. I don't have a crystal ball. But I do think, based on the data, that Rolex peaked in October. So if Rolex peaked in October and prices are down in November and December, what do you think is going to happen when the number of watches coming into the United States doubles? What do you think is going to happen to prices? Because for the past 3 months, the Swiss watch industry has been shipping half of what it usually ships. Okay? What do you think is going to happen when those floodgates open, those 747s full of watches fly in and land over the next 2 weeks and deliver hundreds of thousands of watches to the retailers? Guys, prices are going down. Except on Patek. Patek and FP Journe. Patek and FP Journe are not going down. If you're just joining us, by the way, check this out. 189,000 for the Chronometra Blue. This is insane. It's insane. Here's the question. We did a poll earlier. Is this worth it? Go back and check out the results. The Swiss watch industry giants are not ready for what Christopher Ward are doing. The Swiss are not ready. I don't know what you mean. I would say they don't have anything. I don't think they have anything to worry about. I really don't. I don't think they have anything to worry about. Remember, the big four or the big five guys are Rolex, Patek, AP, Richard Mille, and FP Journe. And I don't think either of those brands, which basically makes up 90% of the market, None of those guys need to be worrying about Christian Ward at all.
Very niche piece of knowledge, and the other, you're wearing a watch that, while can be great, is of course trying to be the sub, which is like the most ubiquitously like a luxury watch ever. So I really, really love this piece. I also loved, by the way, their brand language when they released this, when they held the mirror into into the watch world and said, "What are these prices?" Right? The language was stainless steel, but
Yeah, in other words, this is a bargain. This is going after people who don't have money. Hey, if you don't have money, buy this watch. That's kind of like not really the message that most people who buy luxury watches want to communicate. If you're a fan of just mechanical watches, even then, I don't think this watch is for you. If you're a fan of mechanical watches, I just don't think. I think people who are fans of mechanical watches, low end mechanical, they end up wasting a lot of money on like garbage watches. Am I right? I don't know.
STEAL, right? Stainless steel. It's a steel. It was great. So I really, really like this watch, and I will give it back to Sam in just a minute, but I wanted to talk about it for a second today. Second brand.
I'll give it back because I don't want to wear it. I'll give it back because I don't own one, and I won't wear this piece of shit. Because I have fucking white gold Pepsis from Rolex, and I have Cartier, and I have Piaget, and a bunch of other high-end brands, and I'm not going to be seen walking around with this thing.
Cordone is a shirt
No,
brand.
no. We're not going to fucking allow him to fucking spruik products to the audience. We won't let him do that. Where's the big giant badge that says product paid promotional content? Where is the big fucking badge?
This Cordone has been around.
No. Okay, that's I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, Theo. Fucking done. Okay. Fucking done with Theo. Now, let's get to what could be another fascinating video here. This one's called I Tried Watch Flipping in New York City and Got Hustled. I got hustled by a famous jeweler. Make no mistake, the sharks on 47th Street represent, and it's a combination of YouTubers and these social media douchebags on Instagram and TikTok. They are fast becoming the embodiment of a new generation of watch content creators on YouTube, and it's not for the good of the community. That's for sure. The schmookums and the Moses. By the way, Moses should come back with some more Chefing with Moses videos. It was fun critiquing the Chefing with Moses videos, but he hasn't done one of those in a long time. I wish he would. Moses, if you're watching, think about doing something for Christmas. Maybe maybe do a Hanukkah ham. Oh, maybe a Hanukkah ham isn't the best idea. Something, right? But yeah, do some a holiday Chefing with Moses video. We've got 30 people watching. How is that even possible on a Thursday afternoon? All right, let's get to the. So this big fat guy on the left is a guy, and maybe he's not fat. Maybe he's just pudgy, portly. He's a portly guy. That's the fashion term for it. He's portly. He's like a 42, short, portly. That's probably his suit size. 42 short portly. The guy's name is Manny, and he's one of these new YouTubers that's popping up. And like any of these social media dealers, I wouldn't trust any of them. I wouldn't trust any of them. And this guy, I'm going to watch this along with you guys. This guy says that he was scammed. He was scammed. But we'll watch it. We'll watch it together, and we'll see whether or not he was legitimately scammed and how he was scammed. I don't really know. Hey, Horror Watch 42 waist. Is that what it's called? Is it, I don't. What are the fashion terms? I think it's like a 40. I think it's like a 40 short portly or extra portly, or I don't know what the phrase is for like short and fat, short and wide. But what's up, Horror Watch? Good to see you in the chat. By the way, if anybody wants to jump, I know it's risky because you're like, hey, OC, I've never seen this video before. I don't want to be on a panel and like be caught in a position of like, commenting on these 47th Street guys. I get it. I'll do it myself. You know why? Because it's okay. Most of the guys on 47th Street know me. I'm this is satire. This is satire and commentary. But if there are guys on 47th Street scamming people, it needs to be exposed. So that's what we'll watch the video. You and I will decide together. No one's passing judgment until we see the video. We'll see the video evidence. If you're just joining us, we've been on for an hour and a half. I might go for like another 30 minutes. We'll cover this video. We'll do commentary on this video and then call it a day. How about that? Sound pretty good? Let you guys get back to enjoying your holiday. All right, let's do it. This video is, I'll drop the link to the channel at the end. But this video is called, I tried watch flipping in NYC and got hustled by a famous jeweler. Now, I don't know if the jeweler to whom he is referring is this Manny guy, the stout guy. But we'll see. Let's watch it and find out. Here we go. Boom.
I just want you to see. Listen, it cost me, okay, 5,000. I'm asking you 55.
Yeah, something.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just let it play.
Listen, it cost me, okay, 5,000. I'm asking you 55.
Yeah, something.
Again, I'll probably be around like $3,000 over here.
I could sell it to you guys.
Let me turn off the closed captioning here. I'll turn off the subtitles because it looks like he has a little bit of subtitles already in there.
Listen, it cost me, okay, 5,000. I'm asking you 55.
Yeah, something.
Ooh, it's not real. Holy shit.
Again, I'll probably be around like $3,000 over here.
I could sell
Oh, so let's recap. This guy is the Manny guy. I don't know if he's the guy who actually sold the watch or not. We'll watch it together. Manny.
Yeah, something.
This is Reem the Dream on social media. She's in the Diamond District.
Again,
This is obviously Moses the jeweler, very famous guy on 47th Street. He has a big store now, big retail store. Does a lot of merchandise. He does a lot of business. This guy.
probably be around.
He's also a gambler. He's a proud public gambler, and my fear is that, listen, gambling is a terrible habit. Okay, it is not a good habit to have. Gambling destroys people's lives, and I really hope that he and I'll be more generic. I hope anybody, like I know that there are people, get a little bit serious for a second. People in the industry, people on dealers, also like social media personalities, as well as YouTubers who are undergoing, issues, battling demons. Those people are battling demons, and I want them. They should get help. They really should get help. I hope they get help. But there are personalities out there who are, they have demons. There's just no doubt about it. Psychological demons, chemical dependency demons, gambling addiction demons, or whatever you have in this holiday season. I hope you have the strength to get help, because if you have self-destructive tendencies, you're self-inflicted issues, I hope you find the strength and wherewithal to get help. Seek help and get better. But yeah, it does. When I see like Moses doing gambling, I do get concerned, because I know that this guy is the kind of guy that will lose $1 million in a day. This guy will lose everything if he gives in to his vices. And I hope he realizes that and is clean, gets clean of gambling. That's my holiday wish for everybody out there, whether you're dealing with gambling addiction or some kind of psychosis, paranoia, chemical dependency, mental illness, you have feelings of self-harm, or whatever you have. And I know that there's some people in the in our community going through things like that. You don't have to go through it alone. Reach out for help and get better. I bet you are right. Don't say you bet. Don't bet. Doc Mick is doing a play on words. He's doing a pun. I bet you are right, OC. I get it. That's funny. That's funny, actually. But listen, I really do hope that people, not just Moses, but people who are in our community, get better, because this whole thing of tearing people down and destroying people, going after people in the real world, this toxic drama, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I think I'm really, really glad that I would say that 99% of the people in the chat here have completely disassociated themselves from that kind of garbage on social media and on YouTube. And I just hope that those people, hey, everyone has to walk their own path. Everyone has to walk their own path. That was famously said. And I hope they walk a path towards realizing that like destroying people and doxing and the anti-Semitism and the racism and gambling addictions and psychosis and substance abuse and all that stuff. It's now at this time of year, hopefully you take advantage of the your friends and family and support system and inner strength to make a change for the better. John D in the chat. What's up, John D? Hey there, OC and everyone. Good to see John D. John D and I went to dinner a few weekends ago. I ended up choosing a terrible restaurant. I chose what I thought was, I should have done more research. It ended up being a terrible restaurant. So I owe John D. I owe John D a dinner. I owe John D. You pick the next place. How about that? We're sure to go right if John D picks the next place. All right, let's keep going. So this is Moses the jeweler.
Like $3,000 over here.
$3,000.
I could sell it to you.
This is Shmookum. He has he's separated from John Buckley. He created his own presence.
You guys, she's in a dress.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. It's a short, very short video. I won't interrupt it much. Okay, who's kidding who? I'm going to interrupt a lot. Got the cool Grand Theft Auto style graphics here, but let's find out what the story is all about. Let's find out what's going on here.
And we got Diamond District in
Watch flipping 47th Street. There's this whole generation of social media personalities that are trying to convince you that watch flipping is profitable. That, hey, you can buy a watch here for $6,000, and all you have to do requires no skill whatsoever. Is just walk down the street and sell it for $7,000. Hey, look, I made $1,000 in 5 minutes. If you do this 10 times a day, you'll make $10,000 a day. You think it's that easy? Why are they trying to convince people to do that? Why are they trying to convince people to get into this hobby by becoming flippers? Is it so they can get a whole bunch of new gullible people to buy watches from them?
New York, NYC. Mazalito. You made me inspired to make money, Mazalito.
Mazalito. Benny the dealer. Shout out to Benny. I don't vouch for any of these guys. So anything that's shown here, any of this content, I don't support it. I don't vouch for it. I don't want to be associated with it in any way. We're just simply doing commentary and analysis. We're doing analysis. That's what we're doing.
How are you gonna make money?
Yeah, Benny. What can I buy off you? Take it to Chicago.
That's not how it works.
Okay.
Okay. What can I buy off you to make money? And this Benny guy says that's not how it works.
How are you gonna make money?
Yeah, Benny. What can I buy off you? Take it to Chicago.
That's not how it works.
Okay, you can teach me.
First of all, you're gonna pick one field,
Okay.
one model,
Okay.
one particular watch.
Okay.
You don't have to think about how you're gonna make money from all the watches in the world because you don't have the knowledge. You
I
have
don't.
to educate yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna pick one watch that you like, and you're gonna.
Is this the kind of hobby to get into? What kind of profession is this? What kind of profession is this where you don't know anything about watches, you don't like watches, you don't like. It would be like if I all of a sudden, like, I don't like baseball cards. All of a sudden I go to a baseball card show and say, "Hey, show me how to make money selling baseball cards." Like, what kind of life is that?
Gonna make money from all the watches in the world because you don't have the knowledge. You
I
have
don't.
to educate yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna pick one watch that you like, and you're gonna go from store to store to find out who has the cheapest price on that particular model.
Ugh, that sounds awful. Why would I want to waste my time doing that? 47th Sleaze is more like it. Thank you very much, John D. Got Ryan Hopefrey in the chat. What's up, Ryan? If you just joined us, it's the original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. We're doing Thursday afternoon stream, and this is gonna be a good analysis video, a very good analysis video. So if you want to join on the panel, there's a link pinned at the top of the chat, and then we'll go through this and we'll do a little commentary, and that's it. There's Uncle Manny. I thought his name was Manny, but I guess Uncle Manny. He's not my uncle. It's not my. I don't have any uncles that look like that. No offense. Let's see what's going on here.
From store to store to find out who has the cheapest price on that particular model.
Uncle Money, you're the most famous guy on social media. I
Uncle
watch your
Manny,
shit.
you're the most famous guy on social media. Is he? I've never fucking heard of the guy. He's been on YouTube for like 2 minutes. But look how many followers he has. On Instagram, he's 123,000 followers. That's not good. That's not good that this guy is so popular. Like, these guys, this is the next generation of influencers that they happen to be clown dealers influencing the next generation of watch collectors. Mikey is in the chat. 10 pounds super chat. I love Mikey. He's also a member of the channel. Cheers, OC and crew. Well said about avoiding the toxicity in the community. The coin flipping during some of these watch deal videos is annoying. timepiece gentlemen used to clown about like this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, those were kind of the good old days when you had, I mean, were they the good old days or not? I mean, those TPG stole $5 million. TPG stole $5 million from clients. The Wizard, who's still out on the loose, still has not been brought to justice, still hasn't been apprehended, is still in hiding, stole $400,000 from our brothers in the watch community, people who watch our inner circle of live streams. Not this live stream, but people who are close by. And the Wizard in Cornwall, Ontario, has yet to be brought to justice for his crimes. At least TPG is in jail. At least Manchester Watch Hub founder is in jail for TPG in jail for 5 years. The Manchester Watch Hub guy, I think, also in jail for 5 years. Why is the Wizard still on the loose? Why is he allowed to be free when he really should be, I think, behind bars probably for the rest of his life for what he did? Yeah, and with respect to toxicity in the community, I mean, it's just, from what I understand, it's reached new lows, new lows. And I applaud anyone who brings positivity and camaraderie and a spirit of, good intentions, heartfelt good intentions to our hobby. What's going on it is just too much. The doxing and the wishing people ill will and destroying people's reputations for no reason, creating these fake AI videos going after people in the real world. And the anti-Semitism too, anti-Semitism and the racism. This disgusting. Thank you, Mikey, for the 10-pound super chat and for your positive comments. Much appreciated. Esoteric Manny is the guy who throws the watches onto the table. I don't watch this guy, so I have no idea. We do not have Telegram or Facebook. He's also on YouTube. Let me see his YouTube channel here. YouTube. I'll just do a search here. Uncle Manny. Okay, so he has been on YouTube. Okay, he joined YouTube in June 2025. Okay, so he's a fucking nobody on YouTube. He joined YouTube June of 2025, and he only has 9,000 subscribers. Is that true? Let me just see here. Maybe that's maybe that's like a fake account. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He has 2 accounts. Uncle Manny. Let me show you guys real quick. I'll show you this here. See, looks like 2 accounts here. I'm not sure if one is legit and one's not legit. One's Uncle Manny, 9,000 subs, which is nothing, and one has 4,000 subs. He's nothing, and these accounts are fresh accounts. He's like literally nobody on YouTube. So he's not some kind of fucking guru of 47th Street, at least not as far as I'm concerned. He started his YouTube channel in fucking June. Even my channel's older than that, and I've got no subscribers. But he apparently on Instagram he's got 123. I mean, if you're doing business with somebody because they're on Instagram, that's what TPG used to do. TPG used to say, "Oh, I need to hire a real estate agent." So he'd go like, "What are the hottest chicks on Instagram?" And he'd hire based on zero qualifications, but only by the number of followers they have on Instagram. It's a stupid way to do business. And similarly, if you're looking for a trusted dealer, the last thing you want to do is look at how many followers they have on Instagram and say, "Oh, sounds like a good dealer." As a matter of fact, it's probably an inverse relationship. The more followers they have on social media, chances are you should fucking run. Avoid them like the plague. That's what I say. So let's find out what's going on in this video here. But he's now at Uncle Manny's, whatever the fuck that is, Uncle Manny's shop on 47th Street.
Yeah. No, I'm perfect.
Vietnam. Okay, so he looks at the guys. He goes, Vietnam, Pakistan. Interesting. Maybe he was taking their ethnicity into account
Your shit. Yeah.
when he was engaging in this discussion with them.
No, I'm Persian. Little we and Afghanis. Oh my God, man! Come on. Yeah. For the minute. Oh!
Oh, is Manny from Afghanistan? I have no idea.
Come on. Yeah. For the minute. Oh!
Did you see him just smash his ring against the glass counter? I did that with my date one. I was walking by my table in the kitchen. I have a quartz fucking stone table, and I smashed my date right into it. Listen to this. Listen to how he smashes his ring right on the by accident onto the counter. Ouch! What did he just say? Like, I'm Afghan in Afghani, but don't tell anybody? Is that what he said? What did he say? What did he say, guys? Does anyone in the chat speak Afghan? Let me know. Okay, I'll interpret. Do you speak? Actually, let me do this. I'll just pull it up here. Let's see. It'll translate it into English, maybe.
Come on. Yeah.
Ooh, we Afghanis. Oh my God. Come on.
For the minute. Oh!
Okay. I don't know what he said. But let's just assume I'll make up my own stuff. I'll just make up stuff. Ready?
Yeah.
Are you Afghani? Oh, yes, we are. Oh shit. Oh, are you sure you're really Afghani?
For the minute.
Yes, we are. Oh, you know what? I'm Afghani too. Holy shit, are you really? Holy fuck. Holy shit, let me shake your hand. We're both fucking Afghani?
Oh, sorry. Uncle Money.
I'm Afghani. Shh, don't tell anyone. Shh.
I'm too loud, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe I can't. I like your watch, sir. So where are you from?
He doesn't answer. I like your watch, sir. He doesn't even fucking say anything. That looks like some kind of like Artisans de Genève garbage.
I like your watch, sir.
Awful.
So where are you from? क्या हाल है सर जी? मेरे को उर्दू या हिंदी आपके कहती है? इंग्लैंड में कौन सी सबसे सस्ती घड़ी है?
सस्ती तो कोई नहीं है.
What's the cheapest watch you have? Nothing is cheap, he says.
What's the most expensive watch?
Most expensive is a gold Sky Dweller on Jubilee.
What's the most expensive watch? We drove 13 hours. Come see you.
Oh, I drove 13 hours to come see you. Oh, in other words, you're a sucker. Okay.
I saw you doing so much with the watches. I say I gotta come.
Who would drive 13 hours to see fucking Manny? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Talk to me. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna buy a watch off you.
How many watches you want to buy?
Okay, I want to buy a watch off you. How many watches you want to buy? So in other words, he says, look, I got a fucking sucker on the line. Let's milk him for everything.
I'm gonna buy a watch off you.
How many watches you want to buy?
Started with the one. Be honest with you, one.
How much of a price range?
One. Okay. This is, remember, the title of this video, guys, is I tried flipping in New York City and got hustled by a famous dealer.
Not more than 5.
Can you spend 6,000?
No.
That the worst thing you can do when you're negotiating for anything is give someone a range of what you want to pay, because they're gonna, if you say like, hey, I'm willing to spend 5,000 on a watch, what they'll do is they'll give you a cheap ass watch that's worth maybe 3,000 and charge you 5,000 because you don't know any better. Oh, look, this is 5,000. This is in your budget. Or they'll give you an absolute dog of a watch that they've had a hard time selling and say, oh, here you go. This is 5,000. It's a terrible idea.
Price range.
Not more than 5.
Can you spend 6,000?
No.
L8055. Look. I could do this for 5,500 for a new band. Two-tone. You could sell it for like 665.
Okay, so wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. So he's saying, hey, I have a watch here. It's got a new band, a new two-tone band. I'll sell it to you for 5,500. You can sell. He's explicitly telling the guy, you can sell it for 6,000 to 6,500. Why would he tell him that? Why would he not be selling it for 6,000 if it was such a great fucking watch? Interesting. Listen carefully. This is where these guys get in trouble, right?
I could do this for 5,500 for a new band. Two-tone. You could sell it for like 665.
This is what happens when you are a novice guy on 47th Street and you say, hey, I want to get into watch flipping. They see a sucker. They see a deer in the headlights who doesn't know anything. And maybe some of the guys will educate you and help you get started, but maybe there are other guys that say, okay, I'm going to take advantage of the situation. I'm not saying that's what's happening here. I mean, you and I will watch together. Let's figure it out together as we watch. We got Buckley in the chat. Buckley's a member of the OC channel. We got Ghost of Yiddish Gambino, also another member. Hey, OC, I know you hate Artisans de Genève, but what do you think of Asprey Daytonas? Asprey Daytonas. I'm generally not a fan of Daytonas with co-branding. So let me see if there's something. I mean, the Aspreys are the purple ones, right? Let me see here. Let me see if there's something special about Asprey. Nah, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, they have unique colored dials. I think they have a purple and maybe like an orange or something like that. But generally not a fan unless you really like the color. I just don't like the idea of having Asprey on the dial, right? Hey, look at this. Andy Lewis, member of the channel. Howdy, y'all, is customary greeting. And look at this, Big George NYC in the chat. Wow, it's been a long time. It's good to see Big George. Hey, see, happy holiday, my friend. Wow, blast from the past. What's up, Big George? Good to see you, man. All right, let's continue on with this video here.
You could sell it for like 665. I have the band for it too. No, I have to polish it.
Oh, yes, you polish it.
I got the band for it too. No, I got to polish it.
I'm gonna do a polish. 5 minutes.
It's 5 minutes for a quality polish. Why does it take 6 weeks to get my watch back from Rolex when it only takes 5 minutes to do a quality polish?
Oh, yes, the polish and everything.
I'm gonna do a polish 5 minutes.
You think we can make money off it?
Huh?
You think we can make money?
Listen, it cost me, okay, 5,000. I'm asking 55.
Okay, it cost me 5,000. So because it cost me 5,000, doesn't matter what the watch is worth. I'm going to charge you more because that's the way things work on 47th Street. If I paid X, I want to add $500 or $1,000 on top of that to make money for no reason whatsoever. Regardless of what the watch is actually worth, I'm going to sell it to the next guy for more because I need to make money. I mean, how about the concept of like sometimes you overpay for watches? Like sometimes you like if you actually paid 5, which I don't believe that he actually paid 5. He probably paid like 2. That's what they say. Like, oh, I can't sell. I can't sell it for less than what I paid. Why not? People make mistakes all the time. Not every watch goes up. You know how many two-tone Datejust there are on 47th Street? Tens of thousands of small diameter, small case size two-tone Datejusts that are 30 years old. Tens of thousands. They're not all worth $6,000-$7,000. So this notion that he paid 5, which is probably a lie, that he needs to sell it for 5,500 is just asinine. He doesn't need to. He should lose money. If it's worth less, he should lose money and get rid of it.
Okay, 5,000. I'm asking 55.
Make it 500.
Like I said, this cost me 5,000.
Why is that his problem? Why is that his problem if you overpaid for the watch? Right? Scott Wexland's in the chat. What's up, Scott Wexland? Jack Napier still in the chat. Guys, we've got over 40 people watching. How is that even possible? This is the OC channel. Upvote the live stream, guys. Let's get to 30 likes. If we're ambitious, let's try 35. If you just joined the stream, upvote. And we'll get through this video and then we'll be done. We'll send you on your merry way. We're not going to be here all night. By the way, stay tuned. Keep your schedule, lock in your schedules for Saturday night. It could be the biggest show of all time, the biggest unboxing show of all time, Saturday night. Stay tuned.
I can give it to you for... You know what? Take it for 5,000. I want you to do first time business.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Take it for 5. I paid 5, but you know what? Take it for 5.
You know what? Take it for 5,000. I want you to do first time business.
You sure?
100%.
Appreciate it.
Oh, are you sure? What kind of negotiation is that? Are you sure? Are you sure? Absolutely. Are you sure? This guy has no idea what this watch is worth. This new generation of YouTube algorithm influencers, the schmookums and the schmookums and the dookums of the world, it's not good for the community. It's bad content, and it's bringing unqualified, uneducated people into our hobby.
I can give it to you for... You know what? Take it for 5,000. I want you to do...
He's gonna make $2,000 on this. He's gonna make $2,000 easily.
business.
You sure?
100%.
Appreciate it.
Put you guys in business.
I'm gonna put you guys in business. Oh, thank you so much, Manny. Manny, you're doing us such a favor. You're gonna put us in business with a $5,000 Datejust. Thank you so much, man. You're the best, Manny. Grandpa Manny to the rescue, guys. Grandpa Manny, just Fat Manny. What's his name? Fat Manny or Grandpa Manny? So, what's his name? Manny something. Fat Manny is going to put them in business.
I'm sorry.
Crazy people, bro. So let me tell you something. I got this guy over here. He's recording me. But since they drove all the way here, they got $5,000 budget. I gave them 36 millimeter with a crazy, excellent condition link.
I love you.
Excellent condition.
Glad.
Gotta make it happen. And I'm guiding them the right way, so make sure you make a good flip.
A good flip. Fat Manny is going to give you some good. Fat Manny is going to take care of you with. Make sure you do some good flips, some good fast flips.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
will. We will.
I just want you to see how hard it is to make this business. Okay?
Hold up, bud.
What did he just say? What did he just say?
We will. We will. We will.
I just want you to see how hard it is to make this business.
Oh, I want to.
Flip.
We will. We will. We will.
I just want you to see
I just want you to see how hard
how hard it
it is to make
this business.
this business. I want to show you how hard it is to make it in this business. Interesting. Why he's going to show them how hard it is. That's the lesson he's going to teach them. Uncle Manny, thank you, Big George. Uncle Manny. It's not Fat Manny. It might as well be Fat Manny, but because his actual name is Uncle Manny. But I'm going to show you how hard it is to make it in this business. Interesting.
It's a good flip.
We will. We will. We will.
I just want you to see how hard it is to make this business. Okay?
Hold up, bud.
I'm here for you guys.
I'm going to show you how hard it is. Interesting. Let's see how hard he makes it for them.
$5,000
$5,000 for this watch.
Thank you.
Was it a good deal? I don't know. We'll find out. We only got a couple minutes left in this video. It's a short video, and we'll do a little bit of analysis, then we'll be done. It's simple. We're doing a watch reaction, guys. This is the original OC channel. Smart watch talk for the smart collector. If you just joined us, please subscribe. If you're just watching for the first time, subscribe and enable all those notifications. If you end up liking the channel and you want to keep coming back, then please consider becoming a member. There's no better holiday gift than to give yourself the gift of an OC channel membership. So there's the link for the memberships in the chat. Let's keep going. Watch has been purchased, guys. The watch has been purchased, $5,000. And I'm going to teach you how hard it is to make it in this business. Interesting. That's an interesting way to send them off. Because I'm going to teach. It's almost like, hey, I'm about to teach you a lesson. I'm about to teach you guys a lesson. All right, let's see what happens.
Never buy a watch if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But
Now he says it. Now he says it. Don't ever buy a watch if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
never buy a watch if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But we did it. Nah, we're trying to sell a watch that we don't know what the fuck.
Now I'm gonna do what Schmookum tells me to do, and I'm just gonna walk around aimlessly on 47th Street and see if some dealer will pay more than I paid for no reason, for absolutely no legitimate reason.
How much is it?
How much did you give me, bro?
Listen, what?
Okay, so this is Prestige Brothers Jewelers. I know these guys. I know everyone on 47th Street because I'm a New York guy. This is Prestige Brothers on 47th Street. These are good guys. These are legitimate guys. Let's see what's going to happen here.
The fuck we did?
How much is it?
How much did you give me, bro?
Listen, what kind of questions? You go to the store and you
I
ask
want
how much?
5,000 for it.
See, there you go. Now you
Okay, so in other words, what the dealer will say is, you walk up to a dealer and say, "Hey, how much will you pay me for this watch?" The dealer will never give you an answer. Never, ever, ever will the dealer give you a price, or at least they shouldn't. Their job is to say, "How much are you asking?" Right? How much are you asking? Because if you ask too high, I'm not even going to bother talking to you. If you ask too low, excellent. Now I know I have a sucker. If you ask somewhere in the middle, I'm going to negotiate with you. So like there's a rule in negotiation, like the first person who says a price loses. I mean, I don't agree with that 100% of the time. But these guys are smart. They do this hundreds of times a week. You know? So he knows how much the watch is worth, but he doesn't want to buy it. Why would he want to buy a fucking two-tone Datejust? He's only going to buy it if the guy gives him a smoking deal. If the guy's asking market price, who the fuck wants to buy it? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, guys? Hey, Wrist Management in the chat. What's up? Yeah. Good to see Wrist Management here. By the way, Wrist Management, you weren't watching earlier, but I was talking about this. This is Wrist Aficionado. their main stores in New York. They have the F. Pajorn Chronometre Bleu, and that's how you pronounce it, by the way, Bleu, listed for $189,000. I did a poll earlier, and I asked, was that a fair market price for it? And you should go roll back the show all the way at the beginning and see what the results of the poll were. But it was interesting results. Some people thought it was worth it. Another percentage of people thought it was not. Anyway, let's get back to this. So now this unwitting victim is at Prestige Jewelers, Prestige Brothers, and is asking about this watch. It looks like he threw out a price of $5,000. Let's see here. Holy shit. Aftermarket band. Counterfeit. He was given, Fat Manny sold him a counterfeit band, guys. Boom. According to Prestige Brothers, it's a counterfeit. Fucking Manny got caught with his pants down selling these newbies fake fucking watch. Sold them a fake fucking watch with a fucking counterfeit band. Boom. Okay, like I'm learning this for the first time because Fat Manny didn't tell me that. Fat Manny never told me it was a fucking counterfeit band. Nope. He didn't tell you that. He didn't tell you that, did he? That's it. The case in the movement, and the band is worthless. The band is worthless. Fucking Uncle Manny fucking screwed you. Fuck. Uncle Manny screwed you. Let's go back.
We did.
How much is it?
How much did you give me, bro?
Listen, what kind of questions? You go to the store and you
I
ask
want
how much?
5,000 for it.
See, there you go. Now you could talk, you know?
Yeah.
This is a non-quick set with an aftermarket band.
Okay.
Aftermarket band. Now I'm sharing the screen so you guys can actually follow. I knew that if I held off sharing the screen, you guys would go apeshit. You guys would fucking go apeshit. Do you trust, asks Jonathan Smith, the Diamond District on watches, OC? That is 47th Street's not the first place that I look for watches. Have I bought watches on 47th Street? I bought one watch. One watch on 47th Street. And that was my Oyster Quartz Date 8. My Oyster Quartz Date 8 that I bought for $10,700. And I told the dealer, I said, listen, I'm going straight to Rolex Service Center from here. So the watch better be like 100% authentic and actual Rolex, an actual piece in good condition, because I'm going straight there. He goes, okay, go ahead. And I said, if it's not authentic, I'm coming straight back. I went to Rolex. They said, hey, it's authentic watch. It's, and I had it serviced, and they replaced the crystal. The crystal was an aftermarket crystal, but it was like $100, so I didn't care. But everything else was legit. It was legit watch, legit bracelet, everything. This guy just got sold a $5,000 watch with a counterfeit bracelet, or aftermarket bracelet, an aftermarket bracelet. But no, generally, don't go to the Diamond District to buy watches. Do not go there. Gen G's in the chat. What's up, Gen G? Hey, look at this. The Mr. Ghost is in Dubai. Upvote and subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Ghost. Thank you for being a member. So there's a monsoon going on in Dubai right now. It's raining cats and dogs. Don't depend. You know, if you're looking for a particular watch, just type it in the chat. We can tell you where to go. We can tell you the right place to go. But look, guys, Uncle Manny just fucked over this guy.
You go to the store and you
I
ask him
want
how much.
5,000 for it.
See, there you go. Now you could talk, you know? This is a non-quick set with an aftermarket bend.
Okay.
So the only thing good here is the head,
The head.
and that's it. The head is maybe max worth like not even 3,000.
Boom. The case is worth the case is worth 3,000 with the movement, and the bracelet's worthless. And Uncle Manny fucked you over. Now listen, maybe Uncle Manny, I don't know. Listen, we want to be fair. We want to be fair here. So let's let Uncle Manny tell his side of the story. So link for Uncle Manny, if he wants to jump on. I know he's watching because I'm sure his people have told him, hey, like, you know, you're on a live stream right now. They're covering the video where you sold the guy. See, the thing is, Uncle Manny warned them. He said, listen, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to show you how hard it is to do what you think, what Shmookum is telling you to do. I'm going to teach you a lesson, how hard it is to actually do this. And he is teaching them a lesson, right? He is teaching them a lesson. Listen, I fucked you over. You happy now? It's not easy. I fucked you over. You think you can walk into the Diamond District and just become a dealer? Fuck you. I'm going to teach you a fucking lesson. Maybe he's doing a good thing. Maybe Uncle Manny is doing these guys like, get the fuck out of my town. Who the fuck are you guys coming in here? You know? You know? But shout out to Prestige Brothers. I know those guys. They seem like good guys. Okay, so boom, he's done with Prestige Brothers. Now he's on to Shmookum.
Came from Chicago, bro.
How are you guys?
I'm doing good, man.
530,000 followers on Instagram. That's almost 500,000. It's almost 500,000 followers, guys. How is that even possible? That this guy, luxury watch dealer, and he's self-admitted, said he doesn't even like watches. He doesn't know anything about watches. He doesn't like watches. He just got into this to fucking make money. 530,000 followers. He's almost at 500,000 followers, guys. How did he do it? So let's see what Shmookum says.
Good.
But we got to watch, bro. Would you look at it?
Sure.
Yeah, Brody.
Sick. How much? Trying to sell or what?
Yeah, how much?
How much? How much? How rude is that, by the way? Like you hand a box to somebody, say, how much? I mean, that's you're not on the streets of Bangkok. How much? I've never been to Thailand, by the way. How much?
Would you give it?
How much you want?
How much would you give it? Okay, well, how much you want? The dealer's not going to give you a price. You should, if you want to get into flipping, you should know that.
Brody.
Sick. How much? You trying to sell or what?
Yeah, how much would you give it?
How much you want?
55.
55. 55. So he wants to make 500 on top of the 5,000 he paid.
You want to buy one for $3,800?
Ooh. This is also like it's not like a negotiating tactic, but it's basically like, hey, I can sell you one cheaper than the price that you're giving me. That's a line that they use now in these videos. Like, oh, you want to sell it to me 5,500? How about you buy it for 4,000? How many do you want to buy from me for 4,000? Like, in other words, like if you think this is a great deal at 5,500, then you should be willing to buy as many as possible at 4,000, right? If you think this is actually worth 5,500, but it's not. It's not worth 5,500. That's the thing.
Brody.
Sick. How much? You trying to sell or what?
Yeah, how much would you give it?
How much you want?
55.
Nope. You want to buy one for $3,800?
The guy just blew his load. He just wasted his entire life savings of $5,000 to buy this watch because Vukum, you told him to get into fast flipping. Vukum told you to get into fast flipping, and now you're realizing Uncle Manny's teaching you a lesson. Uncle Manny He's teaching you a lesson. It's not so easy, is it?
I'll buy the same exact watch for 3,800.
Really?
This guy's in shell shock. He's shell shocked right now. What do you mean? I'm not here to buy a watch. I'm here to sell. Uncle Manny told me it was worth 6,000 to 6,500. Uncle Manny told me this watch is worth 6,000 to 6,500. How could I possibly buy the same watch for 3,800? How does that even make sense? Did Uncle Manny lie? Did Uncle Manny misrepresent the watch? How could that be?
1601, it's a two-tone 1601.
3,500 is the offer. 3,500. Now, Vucom doesn't even say like, "Hey, this bracelet is aftermarket." Maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't know. 3,500. Maybe he didn't check. Or maybe he just doesn't have the knowledge to identify it as an aftermarket bracelet. So he's offering 3,500, 1,500 below what this guy paid.
Yeah, that's it.
How much?
Hey, 3?
Three.
Yeah, that's it.
How much?
Hey, 3?
What? Yeah, that's it. It's not worth 6,000 or 6,500 like Uncle Manny promised. It's worth 3.
What about 5?
This is what they call a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Yep. The 47th Street, the Diamond District is full of sharks, and Manny, our good friend Uncle Manny, is teaching them a lesson. Julius Caesar in the chat. Julius Caesar, 5,000 could have gone to pay down, save, invest for this kid. Yeah. Exactly. Mom, Uncle Manny lied to me. Mom, Uncle Manny told me it was 6,500. Uncle Manny didn't tell me it was a counterfeit bracelet. Uncle Manny said, he said, listen, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to teach you how hard it is to try and be a dealer on 47th Street. Well, he's teaching them a lesson. Oh, man. 3,000. 3,000. How about that? It's a fucking rude awakening.
Yeah, that's it.
How much?
Hey, 3?
What?
What about 5?
How much?
5?
35 is
No, 5,000.
Yeah, I love that tactic too. Like 5. 5 what? 5,000. 5,000 what? Dollars? No, you mean 3,500? What do you mean?
How much?
5?
35 is
No, 5,000. No.
No, if I could sell you one for 38, why would I pay 5?
That and that is a legitimate question. That is if it's true, accepting that at face value, accepting the argument at face value, why would I buy something for 5,000 when I'm selling it for 3,800? You got fucking hosed. You got hosed by Fat Manny, dude.
I could sell it to you guys cheaper than your ass.
Okay, so we're done with Vucom. He struck out with Vucom. Now it's on to Reem. Reem the Dream on Instagram.
Dude, you guys want buy watches?
Reem the Dream. Now Reem has just started doing her own YouTube videos. Now on YouTube, let me see here. YouTube. Let's see how many. She's new to YouTube. She just started doing videos. Reem the Dream, which is kind of an interesting name. It's Reem Sultan. She uses her real name. She has 83,000 followers on 83,000 followers on YouTube. Boom. And she have 61,000 followers on Instagram. Big George says, I've been there. Yeah, where have you been to? Like, you've been to Vucum? Yeah. If you're from New York, we know who we all know who these New York City dealers are. We've been to Prestige, we've been to the King of Watches, like King NYC, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. We know all these guys. Jules, Moses, yeah, as well as dozens and dozens of other people. There's hundreds of dealers on 47th Street. We still have over 40 people watching. How's that even possible? 40. Upvote the live stream. Upvote the live stream. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's see what happens here. We're almost done, guys. Now he's going to Reem the Dream. Now, Reem is one of the worst negotiators on 47th Street. He is like arguably the worst negotiator. Like if Vucum wants to fucking completely screw somebody over, he goes to Reem. Because Reem is the worst negotiator of any of these YouTube social media dealers. She has a terrible poker face. She just doesn't know how to. She gives in really easily. She gives prices that are wrong. She sells below cost. I mean, she leaves money on the table. She's like, and I mean that with no disrespect. She just like objectively analyzing her videos. And I've seen quite a few of them. She's the worst, arguably the worst negotiator. And Vucum will tell you the same thing. Like Vucum will, if he's being honest, he'll jump on here and he'll say, listen, like Reem, yeah, I like her as a person, but she's a terrible negotiator. Let's see what happens here.
Can I show you one? Nah.
Is it brand new? No, it's about 30 fucking years old. Or 40 years old.
Watch only? Well, watch and box.
Yeah.
Watch, no card.
It's closed case.
It's an old piece. Reem's looking at the box going like it's probably not even a real box.
And the box is...
Damn, not real.
Like, what an awful salesperson he is. He's finishing her sentence. Like she's sniffing the box and she goes, the box is, and the guy says, not real. Like, why would he put that in her head? Why would he even say that? Why would he suggest the box isn't real when he doesn't know for sure? If anything, he should be saying, I think the box is real. Like I was told the box is real. He's just, this guy is being taught a rude and hard lesson about what it takes to be a dealer on 47th Street.
Closed case. And the box is...
Damn, not real.
No, not real? She says, ooh, fake. Does she say that? Hold on a second.
Not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
Ooh, it's not real. So fake fucking box. Fake box. Uncle Manny, you gave the guy a fake fucking Rolex box? What is that? Your reputation, Manny. You gave the guy a fake box? Fuck. This is damning evidence. Shit.
Okay.
Damn, you made me feel bad right now.
And it's a non-quick date.
Non-quick. You know what a non-quick means? Non-quick means that the date, when you have like the crown in the middle position, it doesn't move the date wheel. Non-quick means you have to fucking wind the watch, and then you have to, when you set the time, you have to spin the thing all the way around to advance the date. Every time you want to go one date more, you got to go fucking twice around the fucking it's impossible. Single quick is the fucking worst. Never buy a Datejust or a Day-Date with single quick. You will regret it.
Is it aftermarket? It is aftermarket.
Ooh, and she knows that it's a counterfeit bracelet. It's not a Rolex bracelet. Not a legit, not an authentic bracelet. So we got a fake box and we got a fake bracelet. Jeez. Yeah, it just gets better. It just gets better and better, says C3D now. You're right. Johnny O joining us from Chicagoland, member of the OC channel. Good to have a guys. If you just joined us, drop in a comment in the chat. I want every single person watching who hasn't left a comment to leave a comment in the chat. Let's get to 40 likes, guys. As soon as we get to 40 likes, we'll end the stream. So that's my promise to you. We will end this shit show at 40 likes. Or at the end of this video, whichever comes first. Okay? Thank you, Johnny O. Reem. What a great name for 47th Street. Watch dealer sounds like a verb. Interesting observation. Aftermarket equals fake. That's right. Fake counterfeit. If someone says custom or aftermarket, that means counterfeit. Simple as that. Counterfeit. It's a counterfeit fucking bracelet. You know, they put they stole the Rolex trademark. They stole the design, and it's a fake fucking bracelet. Uncle Manny, he gave them a fake box and a fake bracelet. Yep, you are teaching them a lesson, all right. That part of what you said has come true. Uncle Manny, the link is in the chat. If you want to jump on the panel, there's a link just for Uncle Manny. Don't say we didn't give you a chance to clear the air to tell your side of the story.
So it's okay.
Damn, you made me feel bad.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't mind fake boxes. It's okay. Fake boxes are fine. We deal with fake boxes all the time. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not real. It's okay.
Damn,
It's okay. It's okay. We still buy tons of fake boxes. It's cool. We'll just sell it to the next guy.
Yeah, it's not real. It's okay.
Damn, you made me feel bad.
And it's a non-quick Datejust. Is it aftermarket? It is aftermarket.
At least she's knowledgeable enough to spot it. Oh, it is aftermarket.
So the only thing that's original in the watch is
the case, yeah.
The bracelet is not original. Yeah, how much?
It's not only not original, it's fake. It's not like they replaced it with an authentic Rolex bracelet. Okay. It's a fake fucking bracelet. There's just like, don't mince words. It's a counterfeit fucking bracelet. Okay. It's not just that it's not original to the watch. They replaced the old authentic bracelet with a counterfeit fucking bracelet.
Do you want a
case, yeah.
The bracelet is not original. Yeah, how much do you want?
How much do you want for this piece of shit watch? Well, I don't know. How much you willing to give me? Let's see what happens.
And then if it works for me, then it's a yes. If it doesn't,
would you lowball me?
If it doesn't, then fuck off. Would you This guy wants to become a watch dealer. Would you lowball me? If there's someone who doesn't deserve, how about that? If there's someone who deserves to be taught a valuable lesson about why you shouldn't be a dealer, this guy's getting his life lesson right now because he's the worst. He has no business being anywhere near New York City.
and then if it works for me, then it's a yes. If it doesn't,
would you lowball me then?
Because it's only.
Would you lowball me then? What kind of fucking argument is that? What kind of thing is that to say? This guy's a fucking idiot.
The case
okay.
that I'm buying. The bracelet
I know.
is not original, and neither is the box, so it's only the head.
5.
That's what he's like. Listen, I paid 5. I just need to get the fuck out of here. How am I going to make my money back? I got fucked over by Uncle Manny. Oh my God.
No. What would you give me?
I want.
Oh, terrible negotiator.
5. No.
He's putting the watch. She's like, fuck no, putting the watch back. Take this fucking piece of shit out of here.
What would you give me?
I want you to do your due diligence as far as research and go to every single vendor. To at least...
Hey, Reem's saying like, hey, I want you to waste your time because you wasted 3 minutes of my time, I want you to spend a lot of time doing research and go to every fucking single dealer on 47th Street and become the laughing stock of the Diamond District. I want you to waste your entire fucking day realizing what a fucking moron you are.
Your due diligence as far as research and go to every single vendor to at least know how much they're gonna offer you, because I don't want to offend you.
Yeah. In other words, like, get your piece of shit watch out of here, because I don't make fucking offers on an old two-tone fucking watch head.
Hey, Moses.
Hey, Moses. Oh, he's going back to Moses. Wasn't he there earlier?
Moses. Bro, we came from Chicago, bro. Like, oh, bro.
How's it going, baby? Chilling. What's up?
Moses, can I?
How's it going, man? Chilling. What up, guys?
Moses, we got this watch. What do you think this watch is worth? Right?
Where was he earlier? I forgot. He went to Prestige Brothers first. Where did he go? Hold on a second. I forgot. Like, my memory is okay. He went to Prestige Brothers, then Vucom, and then Reem, and now he's at Moses. Okay, cool. Let's see what Moses does.
How much you think?
I came all the way from Chicago.
Moses,
That's
we
the
got
wrong thing to say. Wrong thing to say.
this watch. What do you think this watch is worth? Right?
John D says, "Yep, she was polite to send him packing." Yeah, not only do I want you to get the fuck out of my store, my booth, but I want you to waste your time going to every single dealer and realize that you wasted 3 minutes of my time, but I want you to waste an entire day realizing that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You got fucked over by Uncle Manny, and he taught you a lesson that you will never forget. And that is, it's not easy to, when Shmookum says it's easy to do fast flips, those videos are fake, guys. They're fake. They're as fake as this fucking watch, okay? Those videos are as fake as this fucking watch. Gen G says the best thing he could have done is turn around and pled to the godmother to go to Uncle Manny and put pressure on him to give him his money back. Oh, that would have, to go back with his tail between his legs with Carrie. Carrie is the godmother on 47th Street. Saying, and Carrie would have gone, "Yo, Manny, how come you fucked these guys over on this watch? You wanted to teach him a lesson? Now give him the money back and tell them to get the fuck out of New York." These fucking these kids think they can come into New York and become a dealer? Get the fuck out of here. It's a good thought, Genji. That's probably the best idea. I don't know what happens at the end. We'll see.
How's it going, man? Chilling. What up, guys?
Moses, we got this watch. What do you think this watch is worth? Right? How much you think we can sell it for?
How much do you want? I need a number.
How much you want? I'm not going to give you a number. I'm not going to waste time figuring out what it's really worth. You just tell me, and I'll figure out how I can squeeze you for a much lower number.
We bought it for 5.2.
You bought it today?
Yeah.
You bought it today. And the guy says, yeah. Worst up-and-coming dealer in the world. He admits he bought it today. No, I've had this for a long time. I want to sell it because I want to buy something nice for my grandma. You don't fucking say, yeah, I bought it today. You think he's going to reward a fast flipper with money? He knows your price is too high now.
We bought it for 5.2.
You bought it today?
Yeah.
I would pay, again, I would probably be around like $3,000 over here.
$3,000. There you go.
That's what it is.
Really?
And yeah. I would love for you to go check around also.
Yeah, I'd love for you to waste your time too. I'm going to, you want to become a dealer? How about you go fuck yourself? Oh, look at this. So the video's over. That's it. He went to Prestige. He went to Vucom. He went to Reem. And he went to Moses. They rob you with sweet talk. He's referring to Uncle Manny here. Don't trust fake smiles or puppet sellers. Do your own research and always go to an authentic, reputable jeweler. And that's how it ends, guys. That's how it ends. That's how it ends. Look at this. Uncle Manny here taught them a lesson. He taught them a lesson, all right. And he told them, listen to this. He told them what he was going to do.
Guiding them the right way to make sure you make a good.
We will.
I just want you to see how hard it is to make this business. Okay?
I want you to see how hard it is. Well, he showed them that. He fucked them over. And that's the show, guys. That's the show. Upvote the stream on the way out. I'd love to keep going, but listen, I want to keep these shows short and sweet. 2.5 hours. That's way more time than I wanted to spend. But hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you're watching this on the replay, give us an upvote. If you're watching right now, like the stream. If you're watching on the replay, leave a comment. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Let's see if any other live streams are on right now. Is there anybody else live stream? I don't see anybody in my feed live streaming. Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining. Does anybody want to jump on the panel and shoot the shit about anything? How about this? We do this. I'll 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. If anybody wants to jump on and talk about anything, jump on. It's the holiday spirit. Holiday season, season's greetings, good tidings, and all that stuff. If anybody wants to jump on and say hi, let's do it. The clock is ticking. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for anybody to jump on. And by the way, I know some of you people in the chat know Uncle Manny and you know Schmookum and those guys. Send them a note. Send them a note. Let them know that they were featured here on the original OC channel. That's it. Doc Mick in Florida. Thanks, OC. Cool. Thank you, Doc Mick, for watching. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Everyone who watched. It was a good show. It was a good show. Anybody else? Come to Florida. See, I'm coming to Florida in March. Coming to Florida in March. I may come sooner. You never know. If the weather is really, really bad here in New York, I may come sooner. I'll come hang out. I'll come hang out with the Florida crew. Florida crew. Yo, OC, come down to Florida. Hang out with Mathis, Jeff, Doc Mick, got BW, and we got a good group. Got Doc and his watch. Florida crew is a great crew. Anything else, guys? Last chance. Last chance for comments, questions, commentary, observations. Oh yeah, and Ghost of Village Gambino. Ghost of Village Gambino is in Palm Beach, Delray Beach. I don't want to dox you or anything. It's like too much doxing going on the other streams. Somewhere in mid Florida, I assume. Yeah, we can do a meetup in Florida. We'll have a little. We'll go to Poppy Steak. Fort Lauderdale. See, Fort Lauderdale. That's the home of other people in the chat. Yeah, we got a good group in Fort Lauderdale, for sure. All right, guys. 1 minute left. 1 minute remaining. Last chance to jump on the panel. Should we do a poll at the end? Well, we'll do a poll next time. Like, do you think Uncle Manny did the right thing? Hold on. Let's do a poll. We'll do a quick poll. We'll get to 10 votes. Let's do it. Here's the poll. I'll do a quick poll. Did Uncle Manny do business honorably? And it's a simple yes or no. Okay. Did Uncle Manny do business honorably? Now, maybe your definition of honorably is like, hey, you listen, he fucked over these kids and taught them a lesson, and there's honor in that, right? Maybe that's your definition of honorable. Have you been to Midtown Watch, OC? Yes, I have. I have. What's my opinion? I've been there. They're up on the second floor. They have a bunch of nice watches there. Would I buy from them? I don't know. Like I would, Doc, you have my WhatsApp number. If you're looking for something specific, let me know. As a matter of fact, if you are interested in something from Midtown Watch, I'll go there and look at the watch in person for you. But I would generally be very, very skeptical. I've met Midtown Watch. They're good guys. But that doesn't mean that the watches are a good deal. Right? Right? Got to be careful. The Dollhouse in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, it's from Girls, Girls, Girls. Shout out to the crew. All right. Awesome show, guys. Thanks for watching. Upvote the stream. And we will catch you. If you want to join me on the after show, how about this? I'll stay on for 5 minutes in the after show. If you want to just say hi, after show with OC. Boom. And then I'll be done. And then I'm out. I'm going to make myself a cheese quesadilla. Maybe I'll have an omelet. Who knows? Peace out, guys. Let's do an outro. I will do an outro because I love Rolex. And after all this friggin' Christian Ward talk and all this other stuff, I think we need to reward ourselves with some Rolex content. So a little bit of Rolex content. Ready? Let's do it. Show us the Rolex promo, OC. Let's run the Rolex promo because Rolex is the best. Peace out, guys. Have a great evening. Love you guys. Peace out.
There is a race none can win. No matter your skill or execution.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
No matter how hard you try. But if instead of looking to win, you approach it differently. If you control everything you can, while accepting anything you can't. If you disregard any and all position, focusing solely on your own way. If, whenever you need to, you don't hesitate to restart the clock. And leave to others the counting of its seconds. You may come to realize that, actually, it never was a race to begin with. And if it isn't a race, then you have nothing to lose and everything to to gain. The Cosmograph Daytona.
And action!